Hi, Tony Bradshaw with AddSomeToYourIncome.com here to lay out for you the 5 steps to making more money. This step-by-step video will help you to know what to do next to increase your income. The first step is to focus on the positive. Yes, choose to focus on the things that will bring you more money. It seems simple. It is simple if you catch yourself when you're starting to focus on spending. When you find yourself starting to see and follow the advice that's out there to focus on the spending. You have to notice that. Notice that that's a choice. And that's a choice to focus on the negative. I have said, and I'll say it here, keep your spending the same and figure out, ask yourself the question, what more can I do to make more money? That's changing your mind to the positive mindset. That's changing from, well, what did we spend? How much are we spending? How much did you spend? Where's all our spending money going? Spending. When you got spend on the mind, that is what increases. Instead, choose to focus on the positive. How do we make this money? How can we make more money? What do I need to do to make more money? By simply starting to ask these types of questions and to focus on that part of money, you will figure out answers. As you go to bed at night, think to yourself, what more can I do to make more money? You'll wake up in the morning and an idea will be there. Think to yourself, how did that person make all that money? Think of it in a positive way. Think on how this person made money. How did they make money? You solve that puzzle, and pretty soon your brain gets used to solving your puzzle, your situation. Okay, I'm in this situation. What do I do to make money? How can I see this as a way to make money? I remember a quote I read that said, people are often one step away from knowing how to make a lot of money. How to become a best-selling author. Not the best writer. It's not about being the best writer. It's about becoming the best-selling author. How to do the selling of it. Often, you get to this point where you've mastered your craft and you're wanting to make that money. And you're asking, well, what are they doing that is getting them where they are? And the last step is to figure out how to sell better. And you get nervous about, well, I don't want to be. Do I want to be? Can I be? Will you? Focus on the positive. In this step-by-step guide I'm giving you today, that's the first step. The second step is to figure out how to increase your labor income. This will happen as you master your craft. Mastering your craft requires a discipline and dedication to what you're doing that puts you from being that average paid employee to the highly paid employee. I remember once I got an email about a workshop. I decided to act on that, and I signed up for the workshop. The way it ended up happening, I had the day off from work. They put a T on the schedule for me. My lead on the shift, I forgot what his name. Anyway, the lead staff member was like, "What is this T next to your name?" I'm like, "I'm not sure. T for Tony, I guess." Like, I'm not sure. And we finally realized it means training. He was like, "Oh, training, okay." And I was gone that entire day. I didn't have to go to my regular work. I went to another place, had a amazing speaker who spoke to us, very inspirational. then went to workshops throughout the day. What's more is my work paid for my lunch. I was paid as though I went to work. I got lunch and had that whole day to be at the training. I come back and I'm talking about it with one of my coworkers. They're like, how'd you get signed up on that? And I was like, I just read my email. So if you'll read your email and notice those opportunities that are coming and take them to become better at what you're doing, master your craft, grow. And before you know it, you have a free lunch. And it almost felt like a day off from work because I was at this workshop instead of doing the regular job. That's step 2. Master your craft. Step 3, increase your passive income. What are you going to invest in next? Where are you going to invest next? What are you going to do next that's going to increase your passive income? I like to cite authors. That seems to be something I often go to. I love to read books. I was just finishing a book. The book was called The Giving Way to Happiness. A wonderful book about how you give and it increases your happiness. This author at the very end was in her dedications giving a thanks to a gentleman who was talking to her about this, and she had done a handshake deal with someone else, but this gentleman said, I think you need to just not be talking about this anymore and lock yourself into your home and start writing. Turn off the internet, right? Turn off the Wi-Fi and start writing. And she did. And of course, there in her thank you, her dedication section, she is saying, thank you for helping me lock myself in my home, turn off the Wi-Fi, and start writing my book. So what is it that you're going to invest in next? Are you going to invest your time and become that author, that artist, that music composer, something that you already do well? The steps of becoming and the steps of getting and the steps of gaining, the steps for making more money, this third one, what are you going to invest in? It might take quite a bit of time to think, to decide, and then it's do it. Do what you need to do in order to increase your passive income. Step 4 is to increase gift income. I'm going to say, and it also came from this book that I was reading, that you'll want to just think for a moment with me. Have you given thanks for the gift? Whatever recent gift you received, some gift that you received, have you given thanks? In the book, it talked about how giving thanks helps the giver to know that you made a difference, and it helps the giver give again, both to you and to others. So have you given thanks? In the process of increasing gift income, make sure you give thanks to the giver. Step 5 is to set up the 5 bank accounts. The 5 bank accounts are the income account. That's where you see the increase. Setting that one up alone and calling it, this is the income account. Calling it the income account, having the income account, makes it so you put all your money into that account and you see the increase. That calls back to step 1 of focus on the positive. This account, as you increase your labor income, your passive income, and your gift income, you see all of those happening. You want to know and practice the true way to unlock gift income is to give. So you need an account where you save to give. When it's time to give, you have a spot that's coming from. You have labeled that money as gift money to give away, and when you give, you receive more. You don't believe me? Read the paradox of generosity. Read up on the information from the Giving University. Read on how giving results in receiving. We've got income account. We've got the save to give. Save to keep, this becomes untouchable. Save to spend, this falls under your frivolous spending account. You have money there to spend. The save to keep helps your mind be like, we already have money in the bank. We don't have to worry about the spending. We're never going to spend it all because we have put money that we're saving we'll never touch. And last account is your investment account. The earlier question in one of the steps was, what am I going to invest in next? That's the question for this account. What am I going to invest in next? How is it I'm going to put money into something? Well, because I have an account for that. And that's what I use it for. Set up these 5 accounts and tell your money how to flow. You will see an increase to your income. I look forward to seeing you on the other side.